Today we're talking about a special product and it's right up my alley now. We're talking about the O Sitter. Now, if you've been around here enough, you've met my babies, Whitney and Adele, my cats that are often running behind me in the videos, sitting over there in the chair, up on the table, whatever mischief they're getting into. Now, Adele is typically my shadow throughout the day, and at night she's typically jumping on somebody's legs or getting into trouble. But HHOLOVE was nice enough to send out their O Sitter, the world's first robot companion for your cat. Now, it can be used with small to medium-sized dogs as well, but it's primarily made for cats. And so we're gonna jump into what it is, how it works, and why you should think about getting one of these for your feline friends. So let's jump into the video. So what is the world's first AI robot companion for your cats? They break it down into 3 functional areas. It's a 24-hour record of your fur babies, reliable and programmable feeding, and remote play. Now, HHOLOVE is not new to smart pet devices, and this is their 3rd product to launch. So they have an auto cat litter box, a smart feeder, and now this, the O Sitter. To simplify what this is, it is an interactive feeder and pet sitter that also allows you to communicate with your babies remotely while you're not at the house. The O Sitter is 16.5 inches tall, so it's small and can fit in most places you'd like to set it up. However, there are small feet that stick out from the sides, totaling a width of 12.4 inches. This is in order to stabilize the O Sitter in case you have a naughty cat on your hands. Now, besides that, it is 4.64 inches wide and 4.64 inches deep in regards to the actual body of the O Sitter. And it has a camera that sits on a gimbal at the very top with digital eyes to make it look more friendlier for your babies. On the front, you will see a tray dispenser that pulls in and out. This is where the food will dispense. On the back, you will find a battery compartment that takes 4 AA batteries. This feature allows your pet to continue to receive their food and be monitored in the event there's a power outage while you're gone. The camera is 300 watts high definition camera with a 4x zoom and infrared night vision, allowing you to monitor at night. Now, the viewing angle is 360 degrees horizontally and 110 degrees vertically. So that basically means as long as it's out in the open, it's pretty hard for it not to be able to see your cat. The O Sitter can manage food 3 to 13 millimeters, allowing a wide variety of foods, and it has a capacity of 2.5 liters of food storage. And it uses a 304 stainless steel bowl to feed your babies, as stainless steel is the most resistant to any bacteria buildup compared to like plastic or porous materials. So the first of the 3 primary functions, 24-hour record of your cat's activity. The HHOLOVE application allows you to connect your O Sitter to your phone. The O Sitter can connect to either a 2.4 gigahertz or a 5 gigahertz network. This makes sure that it's always available to you remotely as long as there is internet connection. Once connected to your phone, you can add pet profiles to set customized feeding schedules, or you can operate completely manual. The camera on the O Sitter will record all activities within its 3-meter view range. Watching my playback, I was surprised of how my doggies interacted with it as well, especially when it makes sounds. The application will give you a dashboard view of the captured moments from that day, a comparison of the same activities or similar the day before, and then allow you to watch each individual interaction. It builds a diary of activity for your pets and keeps the videos in 7-day increments. At the end of the day, you will receive a very cute auto-edited video of their captured moments from that day that you can play back to see all of their shenanigans. The second and main function, in my opinion, is making sure your babies are fed reliably. In a perfect world, you can program a simple schedule to feed your babies daily and have your needs met easily. However, if your babies have any special needs, the O Sitter really shines in this scenario. You select plans for kittens, seniors, pregnant, senium, and your own customization if you want. I like the feature where you'll receive a pop-up saying you're spoiling your cat if you try and feed them too much. I got that a few times when using this for the first time. In my experience, if you have a cat and not a kitten, and they have never used any type of auto feeder, be patient at first. Continue to feed them normally and slowly transfer over to this. My cats were very hesitant at first.
Hello, 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 hello.
And Ghost, my 5-year-old, even hissed at it while he was eating it when he heard the machinations moving on the inside of the feeder. However, they get used to it over time, and now they're extremely happy with it. You can use the default voice, or you can program your own custom voice to let them know when it's time to come and eat. There's also a physical feed button on the O Sitter itself, and you can turn that functionality off in the application in case your feline learns how to push the button and get food out themselves. The third function is remote play. This is where this thing gets interesting. There are several sounds you can have the O Sitter make, including a mouse, another cat, which Ghost was not pleased with as he is a very territorial cat, bubbles, bells, and a bird song. There's a laser dot that you can choose one of 3 patterns and it moves automatically. Now this is hilarious. It's even more hilarious when you have 2 200-pound mastiffs also trying to catch this very small laser dot. There's two-way voice so that you can speak to your cat while away, and you can also hear them speaking or meowing back. You can manually add food in this mode via the app and look at the bowl to see if they've eaten. You can manually move the camera around to view the room, the space, and see if they've torn anything up. And lastly, you can take photos and record video from the live view as well. So I think this product is freaking amazing. Now, subjectively, I will say that the product works really, really well. The application had one little issue where I couldn't add my pet at the beginning, but then I was able to figure that out. It kind of stopped at the pet photo, and so I couldn't move forward into setting up the meal plans, but then I was able to do that later. I don't know if it was just, I deleted it, put it back on, and it worked from there. But with this being like just launching, that's normal, right? Firmware updates are going to make sure that all of that process is smooth, so I'm not worried about that. The actual product itself works really, really well. I have no issues with food being dispensed and things like that. I can do that remotely, or I can set it on the timer and it does it automatically in the morning and in the evening. And then objectively, my own personal opinion, like I absolutely love this thing. So we travel for basketball and we often will drop the dogs off at a sitter. But with the cats, we generally leave them because they're self-sufficient, and so we leave food around the house and they have their water reservoir that is full and it consistently gives them water. But until now, we weren't able to kind of chat with them and check in on them. Like the dogs are being cared for directly and they're kind of hanging out. Now, my cat Ghost, he's completely fine with that. But the girls, Whitney and Adele, they kind of like attention. So when we get home, they're like, where you been, right? So I absolutely love this personally. And then subjectively, I think it's a really great product as well. So let me know any thoughts and any questions you may have in the comment section below. But as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Come on. Oh.